Good morning.
Good morning.
Very good.
Good morning.
Good morning. Just give me a moment. Okay. Okay, guys. Let me introduce myself. Okay, my name is Kishore. I do have close to 10 years of experience into software industry. So initially I started my career as a software engineer with IBM. So after that, I switched to many organizations. So past 4 years onwards, I'm working as a MuleSoft consultant. I'm a certified MuleSoft architect. Okay, recently I completed my certification. Okay, and apart from this, I do have some other certification which is not related to Mule. I done some certifications, work at a Pro 1 and Pro 2. Those are some other integration tools. Okay, this is about me. Next, student introduction, like your name, company, role, and which location, what's your experience, and then why you want to learn this MuleSoft. Okay, so this slide I'm going to skip right now. Why? Because number of audience will be more right here. So that's why what I'll do, I'm gonna skip this slide. So what I'll do, I will come to know like each and every person, full name, like where they're working, everything. So after completion of my demo sessions, what I'll do, I'm gonna create a one WhatsApp group. So there we can come to know each other. Okay. So for time being, I'm going to skip this. Next, MuleSoft. So what is MuleSoft? Anyone have any idea?
Yes, sir. కొంచెం డిస్టర్బెన్స్ వస్తుంది సార్, అందరిని మ్యూట్ చేయరా?
Yeah. One more thing, guys. If you have any questions, then only you can unmute yourself. Okay. It will be disturbed for others. Okay. If you have any questions, you can stop me and you can ask me. Okay. Or else at the end, I will take all your questions. In meanwhile, if you have any questions, you can post in the chat box also. Okay, what I'll do, I'm going to read that messages and I'm going to provide reply to you. Clear? Okay. So what is MuleSoft? Anyone having any idea? So before coming to this demo, you guys so much researched on this MuleSoft, right? So what is MuleSoft? Whether are we going to use coding or not? Okay, how is the market for this MuleSoft? What kind of packages we will get? Everything you researched and you came here, right or wrong?
Yeah, little bit.
Yeah, very good. Okay. Why? Because that is the bare minimum thing, right? So whenever you want to do some course, okay, obviously you have to research on this, right? Okay. So now my question is, what is MuleSoft? Any idea?
MuleSoft is an integration platform.
Very
It can
good.
integrate multiple applications, multiple mobile applications.
Very good.
There
Not
is only
not only mobile applications, we can integrate any kind of application very easily. Okay. Fine. As you said, that is correct. MuleSoft is nothing but it is an integration tool. Okay. So first of all, MuleSoft is one of the company. Okay. which is located in USA. Okay. So why we will call this as a MuleSoft? Why not some VLR or Aditya Soft, something? Anyone having any idea? So there is a reason behind this to keep this name as a MuleSoft. Okay, let me tell you. So what is the general meaning of mule?
Donkey, sir. Mule is a donkey.
Very good. Mule is nothing but it is a male donkey. What donkey will do? What is the donkey work?
It's hard working, sir.
Yeah, very hard work. Okay, very good. So whatever clothes you kept on that donkey, what it will do, it will keep on working. Okay, it will not say anything. That we can call it as a very hard work. Okay. So we don't want to do hard work. Always we need to do, smart work, right? Instead of doing hard work, what we can do? We can do smart work. The result will be same, but the duration, it may take longer time, right or wrong? So that's why they mentioned this name as a MuleSoft. So how it is going to help this? So MuleSoft. So here what we will do, we are going to eliminate the donkey work, right? So eliminate the donkey work in the sense we are not going to write much code, right? So what we will do in this MuleSoft, we are going to eliminate the donkey work. So that's why they mentioned this name as a MuleSoft. So let me show you practical. So how we are going to eliminate this donkey work. Say suppose in colleges and whenever you join any other courses, okay, in the programming language, what they are going to teach? Very, very first program. Any guess?
Hello world.
Very good. Hello world, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So if you want to write this hello world program, so this we can implement, in different languages, right? So we can implement this in C language, C++, Java, like this, Python. So many languages will be there. Okay. So now tell me, if I want to print a hello world, okay, how many lines of code is required? In any language?
In Python, only single line, and
Only one line?
yes, just you can write as a print off that hello world. That is one line is enough for
Okay.
Python. But if you write to C or C++, it will come around 8 lines or 10 lines.
8 lines or 10 lines, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, very good. So what we need to do, we need to mention headers, and then we need to write some body. In that we need to write it. And then in some programming languages, if you use commas or semicolons, okay, something you done wrong, what will happen? You will get syntax errors, right? So in this MuleSoft, what we can do here, we are not going to write any code. First thing is, in Mule 3, we are using some coding, but past 4 years, most of the organization, they are using Mule 4. In Mule 4, there is no coding, I can say. Okay. Everything will be drag and drop. Then you can ask me, like, if you drag and drop, how, code will be generated. So in this MuleSoft, so we are going to use one tool called AnyPoint Studio. Okay. This tool they designed, completely with the XML and Java. Okay. So here what will happen, whenever you drag any connector or component, what will happen, automatically backend code will be generated. Okay. Here we are not going to write any code. Okay. What we will do, we are going to drag and drop the things. Once you drag and drop, what will happen, automatically code will be generated. Okay. So I'll show you some practical. Okay. So this is just a justification for this to eliminate the donkey. Okay. So in meanwhile, what I'll do, I'm going to cover some other slides. So MuleSoft is nothing but integration tool, which is developed by the MuleSoft and started in the year 2006. So MuleSoft company, they started in the year 2006. So after that, Salesforce acquired this organization in the year 2018. Okay. So you guys know very well like Salesforce, right? Salesforce is one of the big, huge CRM organization, right? See, why Salesforce acquired this organization? Why? Because by using this MuleSoft, you can integrate any kind of applications very easily. So these guys offer more money. So that's why, okay, this company acquired this organization. See, after 2006, from 2010 onwards, calls are, too good. I can say you will get n number of calls. So what will happen after acquiring this Salesforce? Now calls are increased more than 10 times. Okay. So in the 2010, around 2010 per month, if you are getting, 4 or 5 calls, now almost if you keep your resume now, at least you will get minimum 15 to 20 calls in month. So like this, market is very huge here. Why? Because so there is no competitor for this up to now. I can say there are some other integration tools are there, but they are not up to the industry mark. Okay.
Sir, one doubt.
Yes.
What is the difference between like MuleSoft and Pega? So like Pega also we have we have same drag and drop, right?
Drag and drop will be there, but if you want to use Pega, what you need to do, you have to learn Java, right? If you want to learn Java, minimum it may take 6 months. Okay, and completely it will be coding. Okay, so I'll show you like after completion of this demo, you will come to know the exact difference. Okay. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, please go on mute. Okay, first I'll show you how this MuleSoft is going to work. Can you see? Okay, let me delete all this. So I'm going to show you from scratch. See, here we are not going to write not even single line of code. Okay, so first what I'll do, I'm going to click. So let me write hello world. I'll click on finish. See, the moment I click on this, can you see? See here, by default, we have 5 lines of code, right? Right or wrong?
Yes.
So now what I'll do, I'm going to drag some connectors. Okay. So the moment I drag and drop this connector, if you go to configuration XML, see how many lines of code is there? 10. Earlier, only 5, right? Did I write any single line of code here?
No. Please carry on.
Yeah. So why? Because the moment you drag and drop, automatically backend code will be generated in the form of XML. Let me drag and drop one more component. See, now 10 lines, right? Earlier, now it may be increased. See now 20 lines. Okay. So I did not write, single line of code here. What will happen? Everything will be drag and drop. So here what I did, here they eliminated donkey work. Okay.
So how do you know that these connectors are required?
That I am going to teach here. Okay.
Okay.
That depends on our requirement. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you want to prepare some breakfast, how you will come to know? Whatever availability there in your home, accordingly what you will do, you are going to prepare a breakfast, right? So here also what will happen, by using these components or connectors, you can integrate any kind of application very easily. But what kind of application, that client will inform to us. Okay. Accordingly, what we will do, we are going to work on it. Right? Clear or not?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Perfect. So now what I'm going to do, see, I just drag and drop simple component or connector. Here I'm writing message called hello world. So I did not write any code, just I wrote some message over here. Okay, what is this and all we will discuss in the coming classes. Just I'm giving here justification how we are going to eliminate this donkey word. Venkata Kishore, please go on mute. Okay. So I'm going to run my application. See here, there will be no syntax errors and all. Okay. If any error will be there, it will display here itself with the red mark. Okay, so that we can easily identify. And that error message, it will print in this console. So don't think about this, what is this area, this, everything we will cover in the coming classes. Okay. So now what I'll do, I'm going to print the message hello world. So that is my requirement today. So let me print that message without writing any code. So this is how we are going to eliminate the donkey one. Okay. Clear? So MuleSoft is nothing but it is an integration tool. What do you mean by integration? Anyone having any idea?
Integration between
Two or
two-
more application.
yeah, application. Yeah, we can say. Yes.
Transforming data.
Suppose
Moving data from two different platforms.
Not only two, right?
Yeah, one platform to another platform.
Many platforms.
Communication to between two softwares are
Okay. Very good. So integration is nothing but the communication between any two is known as integration. Okay na? ఇప్పుడు కూడా మనం ఒక యాప్ నుంచి ఇంటిగ్రేట్ అయినాం, రైట్ ఆర్ రాంగ్? You guys are sitting in a different places, right? But all we integrated in one place, right? So through which app we connected?
Zoom.
So different people are sitting in this place, okay, different places, and we are going to, sit in, available in one single place, that is called Zoom. Okay. So where we can use this MuleSoft? That is my next question. So where we can use this MuleSoft? So before learning this, you have to know, right? So without knowing this, you people are already using MuleSoft. Okay. So let me tell you how. Just I will show you the output. Okay. Let me click on this one. So I got 200. See, it got printed hello world. Can you see? Are you able to see the message? Hello world.
Yes.
Yes.
So did I wrote
Yes.
any code?
no.
No, there is no coding in the MuleSoft. Everything will be drag and drop. Yes.
How much time it will take for execution?
That depends upon the components or connector you are going to use.
Okay. Okay.
Understood?
Okay.
I can say it won't take not even 2 minutes. If you have, a proper machine. Machine is nothing but your laptop.
Okay.
If you have 8 GB, RAM, then it will be fast. If you have 4 GB, obviously it will be slow, right?
Okay. 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 Fine.
So if you are riding with a cycle, bicycle, or scooty, or car, there may be a difference, right, to reach the destination. Right or wrong?
Yeah, it's fine. Correct.
Yeah. Here also same way. Depending upon our system performance, it will work. And the other one is depending upon the project size. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you are using n number of files,
Mm.
okay,
Okay.
So all files we need to bind and run, right? So that time it may take time, but I can say it won't take not even 2 minutes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. See, now let me show you. Instead of hello world, I'm printing welcome to MuleSoft. Okay. This time it won't take time. See, just I'm saving this application. It won't take not even a minute. Okay. So let me show you that as. See now 8:25, right? It won't take not even 1 minute. See, it got started. I click console. See, minute we got the output. Can you see? Welcome to MuleSoft. Still not. It took almost not even 30 minutes. Right? Okay. So this is how we can eliminate the donkey word. Okay. Next. So what is integration? So here I'm going to explain two definitions. One is general definition, other one is technical definition. So this general definition we should not tell to the interviewer. Interviewer always we need to talk about technical, right? So what is integration? Integration is nothing but the communication between any two is known as integration, like between two softwares or between two human beings, right? So daily we are talking on the phone. Okay, through phone also what we can do, that is also one of the application, right? That got integrated one app call. Okay, so that what we can do, we can interact each other. So whereas in case of this technical definition, so what is integration? Integration is nothing but it is a technology which is used to transport and transform the data between the end systems. So what do you mean by end system here? End system is nothing but it could be anything. It could be SAP, it could be Salesforce. Source, target, you can call it as end systems or target systems. Okay. So this is the technical definition of integration. Integration is nothing but it is a technology which is used to transport and transform the data between the end system. That is called integration. Okay, now. So here, where we are going to use this MuleSoft? Can someone tell me? Anyone having any idea? So without knowing, daily you guys are using, not daily, at least a week you guys are using this.
Yeah, in the last
Flipkart,
video,
Amazon.
in ATM or something, in ATM center.
In ATM center you are using. Okay, apart from this.
Or from this and yes, and sending Google Pay, Phone Pay. These are
Phone Pay.
Very good. Phone Pay, Google Pay.
Yeah.
And can you see if you want to book this bus ticket or flight ticket, what will happen? Say Hyderabad to Bangalore. Let me click on search date. So tomorrow I want to book a bus. So the moment I click on search bus, what will happen? Internally, what will happen when API will call, it is going to fetch the data and it is giving the information to the user. But here what you will get? You are getting different kinds of buses, right? Can you see? TSRTC. These are all some government buses. Apart from this government buses, you could see different travels. Sri Krishna Travel, Jabba Travel. Okay. So BSR Tours, Kaveri Travels. See why you are receiving different types of buses here. Anyone having any idea?
Integration.
సో మనకి ఎందుకు ఇలా డిఫరెంట్ బస్సెస్ వస్తున్నాయి ఇక్కడ? సో వస్తే ఒకటే రావాలి, గవర్నమెంట్ బస్ రావాలి, లేకపోతే ఇవి రావాలి, అన్ని మిక్స్ అయ్యి ఎందుకు వస్తుంది?
Because we are communicating with different services.
Yes, here what will happen? Sri Krishna Travels, Greenland Travels, this is one of the API. What they did, they integrated all the APIs in one place. So that's why we are getting so much of information, right? So that it will be easy to us to book anything. Not only booking, if you want to flight, same thing you can do. Okay. Or else, have you used Zomato and Swiggy? Daily you guys are using, right? So in Zomato, what you will get? So in the Zomato, you will get different restaurants, right or wrong?
All restaurants one place.
So all collections in Hyderabad. Here what will happen? So here you are getting different types of restaurants. Okay, each and every restaurant, it will act as one API. These all APIs we integrated into this app, right? So suppose I want to type something Pratinga. See, Pratinga restaurant. So they integrated this app. Okay. So not only Krutunga, whatever you want, Bawarchi or anything, all. So this Krutunga is one API. Okay. Like this, n number of restaurants are there. That means n number of APIs integrated here. So that's why it is more popular. So by using this MuleSoft, you can integrate any kind of application very easily. Okay. Clear or any questions?
It's clear.
Okay, good. So next, what and all the softwares required for MuleSoft? Okay, not only for this MuleSoft, if you learn any course like Java or .NET or SAP, everywhere what we need to do, we are going to use some set of softwares, right? So here also same way, some softwares are required. So these are the list of softwares, okay, we are going to use in the entire course. First thing is Anypoint platform. So here what we will do, here we are going to design our APIs. Okay, next, Anypoint Studio. Studio is nothing but just I just showed you, right? Development, we can do it over here. Postman, this tool is used for to test your applications, whatever you develop. So by using this application, you can test your application. So next, can you see Git and GitHub? These are all not MuleSoft tools. Okay, this is for mostly they are going to use in the DevOps. But why I added in this course? Very first thing, whenever you join any company, so you may get one project, right? That project may be from scratch or are the middle, right or wrong?
Yes.
సో ఓపెనింగ్స్ ఎప్పుడు వస్తాయండి మనకి? ఒక కొత్త ప్రాజెక్ట్ వచ్చినప్పుడు, లేదా ఆల్రెడీ ఎగ్జిస్టింగ్ ప్రాజెక్ట్లో ఎవరన్నా రిజైన్ చేసి వేరే కంపెనీస్కి వెళ్తే ఆ పొజిషన్స్ ఫుల్ఫిల్ చేయడానికి ఓపెనింగ్స్ ఉంటాయి, రైట్ ఆర్ రాంగ్? సో హియర్ ఇప్పుడు విల్ టాక్ అబౌట్ సెకండ్ సినారీ. సో ఇఫ్ సమ్వన్ లెఫ్ట్ ఇన్ ద ప్రాజెక్ట్, what will happen? They need to hire a replacement or they need to find another resource, right? Resource is nothing but employee. Okay, so in this scenario, what will happen? We are not able to work from scratch. What we will do? Directly whatever they implemented, after that we need to start our work, right? So once you join, what they will do, they are going to provide some KT. After completion of KT, what they will say, okay, hey boss, our repository is located in the so and so place. Can you go to that Git and try to import that code to your local machine? So you will say like this. If you don't know this Git and GitHub, how you are going to get the project? All our projects will be located in this place, GitHub. Okay, so very first day you guys are keeping some fake experience, right? And you are going for the interviews. Anyhow, I'm going to provide some interview questions, answers, you can crack the interview. That is easiest thing. Second thing is you need to do that work. If you want to do that work, first you have to know how to get that code, entire code, to your local machine from this GitHub. If you don't know that, very next day, so they may ask you, hey boss, did you imported that code to your local machine or not? If you say no, then he may ask you why. Okay, you cannot say I don't know. Why? Because you are going with a experience. Experience means already you implemented some projects and you pushed your code to the GitHub and you clone that code. Okay, you pulled that code, you added some changes, so many things you did, right? So then they may come to know you do not have hands-on experience on this, right? So to avoid that, what I did, I added this Git and GitHub in this MuleSoft. Okay, this is DevOps tools, but still I'm going to cover this. Next, Slack. Slack, or you can use Teams here, Microsoft Teams. So these are all for communication tools. Okay, so here how we are going to communicate each other? Through which app? WhatsApp or Insta or something, some messenger, right? But in the organization, we should not use these kind of apps. We should not use WhatsApp professionally. Personally, you can use. Okay. So that's why what they will do, they are going to use Slack or Microsoft Teams, Zoom, like this, these kind of apps they may prefer. Okay. Now, is this clear? This slide?
Yes.
Okay.
సార్ ఇక్కడ పోస్ట్ మ్యాన్ బదులు ఇన్సోమ్నియా యూజ్ చేయవచ్చా? అండ్
not only this Postman, you can use advanced REST client. Okay, that is also you can use. But why I mentioned this Postman, I can say 99% of the organization they are using Postman. Okay.
అంటే నేను ఒక ప్రాజెక్ట్ లో ఉన్నాను, దాంట్లో పోస్ట్ మ్యాన్ ఉండదు, ఇన్సోమ్నియానే ఉంది.
That's what I'm saying. 99%. Very rare, you know, they are going to use it. Remaining 1%, they are going to use that.
అండ్ ఇది జెంకిన్స్ కూడా వస్తుంది కదా సార్, గిట్ హబ్ లోకి.
See, Jenkins is different. Jenkins is nothing but CI/CD, continuous integration, continuous deployment. Okay, if you want to do automatic deployment, we need to go with the Jenkins. Okay, that is completely DevOps tool. Okay. Yeah, DevOps is not integration tool. DevOps is the process. Okay.
Once I explain, sir, this Git and GitHub.
Git and GitHub.
Once I explain.
Yeah, see, మీకు ఏదైనా ప్రాజెక్ట్, మీ ప్రాజెక్ట్స్ అన్ని GitHub లో ఉంటాయి. See, you guys are using WhatsApp.
Repository.
Repository. Repository is nothing but like a folder. Okay. So our repository లో ఏమవుతుందంటే our entire code will be there in this repository, right? So why we need to push our code to the GitHub? That is my first question. Anyone having any idea?
To be used by other persons, to be cloned by other persons.
Other person
అది సెంట్రల్ సర్వర్, అది యాక్చువల్గా గిట్ అనేది. అది తర్వాత యాక్సెస్ ఇస్తే యూజర్స్ కి, అదే మెంబర్స్ ఎవరైతే ఉంటారో వాళ్ళకి యాక్సెస్ ఇస్తే వాళ్ళు డౌన్లోడ్ చేసుకుని అది కోడ్ యూస్ చేయడం ఉంటుంది గిట్ నుంచి.
వెరీ గుడ్, పర్ఫెక్ట్. సో ఆ గిట్ అనేది సెంట్రల్ రిపోజిటరీ. ఓకే, ఇక్కడ ఏమవుతుందంటే ఇన్ వన్ ప్రాజెక్ట్ మల్టిపుల్ పీపుల్ ఆర్ వర్కింగ్, రైట్ ఆర్ రాంగ్? సో మల్టిపుల్ పీపుల్ ఆర్ వర్కింగ్. లెట్ మీ టెల్ యూ వన్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్. See, suppose first what will happen, see, if you take this, okay, let me take red bus. So ఇప్పుడు ఈ రెడ్ బస్ తీసుకుంటే there are so many functionalities are there, right or wrong? So can you see help? So the moment I click on help, what happened? It got opened another page and I could see so many things. Okay, in one project multiple developers will be there. What these guys will do, one guy is going to work on this functionality, one guy is going to work on this functionalities, one guy is going to work on this functionality. All these people working are, you know, different you know, functionalities. At the end they are going to club all their code in the GitHub. So ఇది ఎలా ఉంటుందంటే నేను ఈరోజు ఒక రిక్వైర్మెంట్ పైన వర్క్ చేశాను, ఓకేనా? ఆ వర్క్ చేసింది ఎక్కడ పెట్టాలి అంటే గిట్ హబ్లో పెట్టాలి. ఎందుకు పెట్టాలి అంటే మేబీ దాని నుంచి డిపెండెన్సీ ఉండొచ్చు, ఓకేనా? ఆ కోడ్ను వాళ్ళు పుల్ చేసుకొని వాళ్ళ ఫంక్షనాలిటీ యాడ్ చేసి మళ్ళీ పుష్ చేస్తారు కోడ్ని. సో ఇప్పుడు మీరు గిట్ అండ్ గిట్ హబ్ యూజ్ చేయకపోతే, సో వెన్ ఎవర్ యూ క్రియేట్ దిస్ ప్రాజెక్ట్, okay, what will happen? So you are on leave, maybe 10 days you are on vacation. So that time what will happen? Code with you, no one is going to work with you, right? సో మీరు లీవ్ పెట్టి 10 days వెళ్ళిపోతే ఆ వర్క్ ఎవరు చేస్తారు? ఆ 10 days మీరు వచ్చేంత వరకు రైట్ ఆర్ రాంగ్? ఓకే, సో the moment you push same code to the GitHub, what will happen? Other developers, they are going to download your code and then start working on it. Okay, so I'm going to explain more. I will take one complete session for this Git and GitHub. I will explain. Okay, clear? Next, are we going to install all the softwares in the real time?
టూ నీడ్ టు ఇన్స్టాల్ ఎనీ పాయింట్ ప్లాట్ఫామ్, ఎనీ పాయింట్ స్టూడియో, ఇవి రెండే ఇన్స్టాల్ చేయాలి మేబీ.
No. My question is, forget about any point studio or platform. You can take any technology. Once you join the organization, are we going to install all the softwares?
No.
Then who is going to install?
Admin,
very good.
Department wise they will give the installation and they will provide the laptop for us.
Very good.
రిక్వెస్ట్ రేజ్ చేసి మనమే ఇన్స్టాల్ చేసుకోవాలి.
ఇందాక ఒకరు ఎవరు అడ్మిన్ అన్నారు, ఒక రిక్వెస్ట్ రైట్ చేయాలన్నారు. సో ఎందుకు ఇంత వేరియేషన్ వస్తుంది ఇక్కడ? సో లెట్ మీ టెల్ యూ. ఓకే, ది సాఫ్ట్వేర్స్ ఇన్స్టాలేషన్ డిపెండింగ్ అపాన్ ది ఆర్గనైజేషన్. ఓకే, let me tell you, I worked 3 different kinds of categories in my entire 10 years of experience. Okay, I worked very big MNC, I worked for some mid-level CMM, level 1, level 2 companies, and I worked as a startup company also. Okay, based on my experience I will tell you how we need to install the softwares. Okay, so first thing is, if you take very big companies, very big MNCs, there what will happen? We are not going to download and install any software at any cost, right? Even though if it is open source, we should not download it. The moment you download, what will happen? Anything, immediately a mail trigger will go to your particular manager. Then you have to give the justification. He may ask you why you downloaded this. Okay, then you have to give the proper justification, or else there will be some escalation. So మీరు పర్మిషన్ లేకుండా ఏ సాఫ్ట్వేర్ ఏది కానీ డౌన్లోడ్ చేయొద్దండి ఆఫీస్ నుంచి at any cost. Okay, that is point number 1. So then who is going to help here? So in the big MNCs, they are going to follow some tools, some ticketing tools. Let me tell you one tool name, like ServiceNow. So in this ServiceNow, what will happen? They will provide access to you. Access means they will give username, password to you. You can access that website, like how we are going to use Amazon and Flipkart. Okay, Flipkart and Amazon ఎలా యూజ్ చేస్తామండి? Just to sign up ISC, whatever you want you can buy it, right or wrong? So Amazon and type chesi a product name, whatever you want. Suppose if you want to buy iPhone or something, what you will do? You are going to type iPhone. Okay, iPhone 13. See, all iPhone 13s will come here based on our budget. Okay, based on features, whatever color you like, accordingly you are going to book your thing. Same way in the ServiceNow, what will happen? Once you joined any company, suppose if you join a MuleSoft developer, they will provide you one checklist. Checklist means what are all the softwares you want to download. List of softwares they will give you like this. Okay. If you are a Java guy, they will give different checklist. If you are .NET guy, they will give different checklist. So like this, we are getting the checklist in the big organization. What we will do, we need to log in to that service now, and you can type it, whatever the softwares you want, you just type like this, softwares will come. Just click on checkboxes, add to cart, add to cart. Like this, you have to add all the softwares. Then you just click on submit. Here what will happen, if you want to click on buy now, it will redirect to payment gateway. Then we need to pay the amount. There what will happen, the moment you click on submit, automatically mail trigger will go to your manager. So manager, what he will do, he is going to check this mail. Okay, this guy really required all these softwares. If yes, what he will do, he will click on okay or approve. The moment he will click on something, again he will get a mail saying that okay, you have got approval for the below softwares. Go to service now and install the softwares. They will provide the link. The moment you click on that link, it will redirect to that particular page, and then it will display you all the list of softwares whatever you requested. Okay, then you just double click on it, it will be installed on this machine. Okay, this is in the big MNCs. Okay, next, if you take like small kind of companies, like medium, I can say. So here what will happen, first thing, if they will provide checklist or not. Here maybe or may not be checklist. So based on, I think you already have good experience, right? What are all the softwares you required, that you have to send a mail to your manager saying that, hey boss, I need below softwares for this project, for this Nokia project. Okay, so what your manager will do, he said okay, approved. Simply what he will say, I need approval for this software. Simply you will say what he will do, he is going to reply to you approved. The moment he'll send a mail, again you will receive a mail, right? Sorry, before that one thing will be there, they will have their own website, not ServiceNow and all. They will have their small ticketing tool. There you need to raise a request like install software. Couple of options will be there, install softwares, so many things will be there, update the softwares. Okay, leaves. Okay, so many things will be there. There you have to raise a request, install software, install new software. The moment you click on install new softwares, automatically what will happen, ticket will be raised. That ticket is going to be assigned to one network engineer. Okay, what your network engineer will do, he is going to communicate with you and he is going to ask you, so why you need these softwares. Okay, then you will say, hey boss, I'm working on the Nokia project. For this I need all the softwares. Okay, I can provide you all the softwares, but before providing all this list of softwares, I need approval from your manager and network engineer head. Now what will happen, once you got the mail, that mail you have to forward it. Hey boss, so I need a list of below softwares. For this I need your approval. Can you please approve the same? The moment you send mail to them, he is going to check that and he will reply to you approved. Same you need to get it from the network manager as well. So once you got these two approvals, you have to send that to network admin. So after he got that approval, what he will do, he is going to access your system and then he is going to install all the list of softwares. Here we are not going to do anything. Here we are going to raise a request. That's it. This will happen in the mid-range companies. And the third one is like the startup companies. In the startup companies, what will happen? So there is no protocol. So you are the boss. what you can do, whatever the software you want, if it is open source, you can directly download from the internet. Okay. If it is, paid one, so suppose if you want to install SAP is the paid one. So what you need to do? You need to inform to the management saying that, boss, here we are connecting with the SAP system. So SAP is not an open source. So I need this tool. So that what they will do? They are going to buy the tool for you and they can provide the access. This is how it is going to work. So here what you need to understand, without proper approval, you should not download any software at any cost. If you download, you have to give the proper justification. Otherwise, you will be escalated. Clear? అర్థమైందా?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
సో మీరు ఏంటంటే ఆఫీస్లో ఎప్పుడే కానీ ఎలాంటి సాఫ్ట్వేర్ డౌన్లోడ్ చేయకూడదు. ఓకేనా? Even some of the organization you do not have access. If you open YouTube and all, it will be blocked. Did anyone try? Some of the
Yes.
organization Gmail
Yes,
also
yes.
it will not work.
Yes.
Why? Because they are going to block that sites. So here what you understand from this slide, you should not download any software at any cost until unless you have proper approval. Okay. Next. See why we want to use this MuleSoft. Apart from this MuleSoft, we do not have any other integration tools. Yes, we do have, right? So what are the other ESPs other than India? We have Appigate, Tipco, Delbumi, IBM, Talent, Oracle, WSO2, Workato, SnapLogic. Like this, so many integration tools are there. But why you want to learn this MuleSoft? Why not Tipco? Any guess from anyone?
MuleSoft might be creating a common bus kind of thing.
Let me tell you. First thing,
Hybrid.
easy installation of any point studio. Okay, this is not main thing. Why? Because obviously we are not going to install any software at any cost, right? Okay, but it will be easy compared to other integration tools. It is open source, just one single click we can install it. Next, UI controls. More than 350 components or connectors are there. So if you come here, you can see these and all the components are connected. If you click on core, you could see so many components are connected. See, apart from this, if you want to connect with the database, see, all database related, all Salesforce related. Okay, like this, we do have more than 350 components are connected. So that what will happen, we are going to integrate any kind of application very easily. Okay, by using all these components or connectors, you can integrate any kind of application very easily. Okay, that's why many people are preferring this MuleSoft. And also, can you see here, data view, data sense helps in faster implementation of complex transformations. So data view is nothing but this is one of the functional programming language. Okay, so here what we will do, we are going to write small kind of script, not coding. We are going to write some script. What will happen, it will gives you faster implementation. Okay, so suppose if you are getting JSON data, okay, you want to convert that to XML. Okay, it won't take not even a minute. Within 40 seconds, entire JSON you can convert into XML. So this is another advantage with this data for this MuleSoft. Well-established partner ecosystems. Okay, so many partners will be there for this. Awesome documentation and training videos support on MuleSoft. Okay, so here what will happen, you are getting awesome documentation. Awesome documentation means if you are getting any kind of error, or if you want to know the MuleSoft each and every component, everything, you will get proper documentation, and training videos also available. I will show you all this. We do have inbuilt monitoring tools, visualizer, policies, log tracing. See, all this we are available in single plate. Okay. If you take other technologies, TIPCO, in the TIPCO, if you want to monitor your logs, by default, you do not have any tool. What you need to do? You have to buy the monitoring tool. Okay. If you want to do some log tracing and all, again, you need to buy some custom tools, so that if you want to implement one project, all these tools you have to buy in other integrations tools. But in MuleSoft, if you buy, one thing, you are going to get all things in one place. So that's why it is more popular and more demand in the market. Clear? So what is the challenge with this MuleSoft? So the AnyPun Studio, just now I showed you, right? AnyPun Studio, sometimes it will hang even when we increase the heap memory up to 8 GB. Obviously, if it is 4 GB, it will be, too slow. Sometimes, even though if you are using 8 GB, sometimes will be hang. Not every time, sometimes. Okay. So that is the drawback I can say in this MuleSoft. Okay. High license cost compared to other platform. See, earlier it was very cheap, but now what will happen? They got so many clients. What they did, they added some extra functionalities and they added some extra cost. Okay. But we are not going to pay anything, right? This is company's headache. Company is going to buy all these things for us. So company will pay this. So we don't want to bother about this right now. So right now, for your practice purpose, yes.
Sir, excuse me.
Yes.
Sir, platform changes లో 8 GB అన్నారు కదా, అది ఒకసారి చెప్పరా మళ్ళీ?
ఇప్పుడు మన ల్యాప్టాప్ ఏంటంటే 8 GB ఉంటే బాగా వర్క్ అవుతుందండి. అంటే ఫాస్ట్ గా ఇలా ఓపెన్ చేయగానే ఓపెన్ అయిపోతుంది. ఓకేనా? 4 GB అట్లా ఉంటే ఇట్ విల్ టేక్ సమ్ టైం.
ఓకే సార్.
యా.
థాంక్యూ సార్.
Okay. So that's why these are the highlights of this MuleSoft. Clear? So this real-time API lifecycle will be there. This we will cover in the coming classes. Okay. Okay. Let me tell you one more. This slide. Okay. Next. So if I want to complete this entire demo, 1 hour is not enough for me. What I will do, I'm going to offer 3 free classes today, tomorrow, and then day after tomorrow. These 3 days you can attend free of cost. You don't want to pay single rupee. Okay. If you like my training, if you are able to understand this MuleSoft, then you can join. Okay. Even if you don't join also, what will happen? Next 3 days you can attend. Okay. That's completely free. Okay. Here let me explain you one scenario. So basically how we are going to get the requirement. So this is interview question. How we will get the work? They may ask you. You have to answer, right?
From BA.
Manager or architect.
Very good. Manager or architect. Okay. Then
through the story and theory. Zero task.
Okay. So if you want to get some work, first someone need to provide that work, right? So here what will happen if you are working some company? Here I kept a XYZ company. If you are working in Infosys or TCS, or IBM. So these guys, what they will do, they are going to get some work from the client. They will have some clients. Okay. Saying that these guys, what they will say, see, they will inform to client. See, suppose I showed you Redbus app, right? So that Redbus app is someone developed. Okay. They will have their sales team. What these guys will do, they are going to showcase that to other vendors. Okay, this is the application which we developed. Okay, if you have any requirement, please let me know. Similar kind of applications we will develop and we will deliver to you. So after Redbus, Abibus came, right? Or whatever it may be. First Abibus or Redbus, I'm not sure. Both are similar kind of applications, right? What these guys will do, they will give demo on Redbus to other clients. If they are happy, they want to start with other one, they will go with Abibus. Even if you want to start with a new app, what you can do, you can approach some people or they will approach to you, right? So like this, we will get the requirement client will give the requirement to the company. In this company, the moment they got this work, they are going to segregate into different sprints. Sprint is nothing but each and every organization, they are going to, keep some 10 days or 15 days as one sprint. One sprint means within that sprint, how much of work we need to deliver. Okay. స్ప్రింట్ అంటే ఏం లేదండి, ఒక ప్రాజెక్ట్ని పార్ట్స్గా డివైడ్ చేసుకుంటారు. అంటే ఇప్పుడు క్లయింట్కి ప్రామిస్ చేసింటారు, ఒక 6 monthsలో నీ కంప్లీట్ ప్రాజెక్ట్ డెలివర్ చేస్తాను. ఆ 6 monthsకి తగ్గట్టు వీళ్ళు ఏం చేస్తారంటే స్ప్రింట్ చేసుకుంటారు. ఓకేనా? ఒక్కొక్క స్ప్రింట్ 2 weeks ఉండొచ్చు. ఇప్పుడు 6 months అంటే 2 weeks అంటే 12 sprints ఉంటాయి. ఈ 12 sprintలో వాళ్ళు ఒక అజెండా రాసుకుంటారు. ఓకే, ఫస్ట్ స్ప్రింట్లో ఆన్బోర్డింగ్ అంటే ఎవరెవరు కావాలి ఈ ప్రాజెక్ట్, అంటే how many MuleSoft resources required, how many database resources required, how many project managers required, how many leads required, how many testers required. Everything what they will do, they are going to write in the sprint. So in this sprint one, onboarding will be there. See, onboarding in the already నేను కంపెనీలో వర్క్ చేస్తున్నా అనుకుంటా కదా. సో క్లయింట్కి ఆన్బోర్డ్ చేస్తారు. క్లయింట్కి ఆన్బోర్డ్ చేయడం అంటే ఆ క్లయింట్ డీటెయిల్స్ అన్ని మీకు కావాలి కదా. సో సమ్టైమ్స్ what will happen, client won't agree for, client they won't agree for to do projects in office, our office laptops. So what they will do, they are going to separate, provide you separate laptops. You guys are using double laptops or not? Please let me, at least 1 or 2 here. Client laptop.
VDI.
Okay. VDI, maybe. VDI means they are going to access their machines through our office laptop.
RDP, right? You are saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So like this, what will happen? They are going to create a sprint. Who is going to create a sprint? Our architect or Scrum Masters, they are going to create this. So in the sprint, they will create a story or theory. Story or theory, these are the technical terms. In the Jira or ServiceNow or some other XYZ tools. ఇక్కడ ఈ టికెటింగ్ టూల్లో ఏం చేస్తారంటే దే ఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు అసైన్ ద రిక్వైర్మెంట్ టు యూ. ఓకే, once they will assign a story or theory, you will get a mail saying that this story is assigned to you by whoever is assigned, that you will get. There you will get one story number. You have to take that story number and whatever you are using, Jira or ServiceNow, you can go there and you can search that. The moment you search with your ID, there they are going to mention your detailed requirement, what you need to do. Okay, so once you read this, whatever the documents you want, whatever the information you want, that you have to comment it, and then you have to give the justification over there. How many days I can complete this task, that is also you can mention it. So like this, we are going to use all these things. Okay, so this is how we will get the work from the client. So here in the MuleSoft, we have 3 phases: design, development, and then deployment. So let me give you one example. If I want to construct a house, what I will do very first thing, Can someone tell me?
We prepare
First,
design, sir. One design.
Who is going to prepare design?
engineer, civil engineer.
Planning.
Okay. Design engineer. Okay, very good. So in the design, what will happen? Design is nothing but blueprint of our house, right or wrong? In the design, what they will do? In the design, what they will do? They will mention, okay, where master bedroom will come, where child bedroom will come, where kitchen will come, where sink will come. Everything they will give you in the design. Okay. Once you got the design, what you will do? సో డిజైన్ వచ్చాక ఏం చేస్తారు?
We'll plan.
ప్లాన్ అంటేనే డిజైన్ కదా, ప్లాన్ చేసి చెప్తేనే వాళ్ళు చేసింటారు. డెవలప్మెంట్ డైరెక్ట్ డెవలప్మెంట్కి వెళ్ళిపోతారా? ఆ డిజైన్ మీకు నచ్చలేదు, అప్పుడు ఏం చేస్తారు?
Change their plan.
వెరీ గుడ్. సో ఇప్పుడు డిజైన్ సంథింగ్ యూ డోంట్ లైక్, వాట్ యూ నీడ్ టు డూ? దే నీడ్ టు రీడిజైన్ దట్. సో హియర్ ఆల్సో వాట్ విల్ హ్యాపెన్, once you design your application, okay, if they don't like, what they will do? They are going to reply to you saying that I don't like this design, can you redesign for me? Again, what we need to do? We need to redesign this until they will satisfy with this design. Okay, very good. So my design ready. What is the next step?
Development.
Okay, development అంటే ఏం చేస్తారు?
Construction of the house.
Who is going to construct?
Builder.
Very good, builder is going to construct your house. Here, who is going to construct our development? Developer. Okay, very good. Next, what is the next phase? Okay, builder illu construct chestadu. What is the next step?
కన్స్ట్రక్షన్ చేసి మనకి కీస్ ఇస్తాడు సార్, గృహప్రవేశం చేసుకోవచ్చు.
Very good. We can enter into the house. That means live. That we can call it as a deployment here. Deployment is nothing but live. See, deployment is nothing but the process of bringing your applications to live environment. Okay, live environment ante ela untadante, you guys are using WhatsApp, right? Not only WhatsApp, any application. అది మీరు ఎప్పుడైనా డౌన్లోడ్ చేసుకోవచ్చు కదా. You can go to Play Store or App Store. You can download whatever the app you want. That means that will be there in the live, right? So 365 days, anytime, midnight or afternoon, morning, anytime we can download the app, right or wrong? That we can call it as a deployment. Deployment is nothing but it is a process of bringing your applications to live environment. Okay, ikkada manaki MuleSoft lo we have 3 phases: design, development, deployment. Okay, so I'm going to cover all these 3 phases. Okay, now you may ask me one question: are we going to work on all the 3 phases?
Yeah.
Maybe or may not be, right?
No, design is or not.
No, design is also our part.
Okay.
Whatever I mentioned, all the 3 pages, as a MuleSoft developer, you need to do it. But this will be varying for organization to organization and the client requirement. Understood? If we go to very big MNCs, what they will do? They will keep, designer separately. For designing, 2 people they will allocate. Development 4 people, deployment 2 people. Like this, they will allocate. In mid-range companies, what we need to do? We need to do it both, design and development, and deployment DevOps team will do. Okay. In the startup companies, all 3 we need to do it. That's why I added all the pages in this MuleSoft. Okay. సో నెక్స్ట్ ఏంటంటే ఆ రిమైనింగ్ అన్ని మనం విల్ కవర్ ఇన్ ద నెక్స్ట్ క్లాసెస్. ఓకే, క్లియర్? సో హియర్ I'm going to wind up this session now. If you have any questions, you can ask me.
Hello, sir.
One by one.
Okay.
Yes.
Sir, present నేను EDI developer మీద వర్క్ చేస్తున్నాను.
One second. Let me tell you one thing. Okay, this is for everyone. This is common question. See, if you are working in any technology, like if you are Java developer or .NET developer, or if you are working in a BPO, if you are working as a faculty, if you are, civil engineer or mechanical engineer, whatever it may be, everyone can learn this course, okay, easily. So there is no prerequisite for this course. Okay, what I'll do, I'm going to explain you this course from very scratch, beginning. Okay, like ABCD, how I'm going to teach. From there I can teach you everything. Understood? Next, course duration. This course is I designed for 35 days. In this 35 days, daily 1 hour session will be there. Okay, initial 5 to 10 minutes I'm going to explain about the definitions where we use in the real time. That I'm going to explain. After that, remaining 40 minutes completely practical. Next 10 minutes I'm going to assign you some task on daily basis. Okay, and then I will create one WhatsApp group, okay, for everyone. So there I'm going to post you some interview questions, some tasks. So once you did this task, you have to post over there. Okay, next, duration I told you. Course
సార్
fee,
ఒకసారి డ్యూరేషన్ రిపీట్ చేయరా? 35 డేస్
duration,
డైలీ
daily 1 hour.
1 అవర్ తర్వాత మళ్ళీ అసైన్మెంట్స్ ఇస్తారా సార్?
అప్పుడే చెప్తాను మీరు ఏం అసైన్మెంట్ చేయాలి అనేసి.
ఆ 1 అవర్ లోనే?
కాదు కాదు, క్లాస్ మటుకు 1 అవర్ ఉంటుంది. 1 అవర్ చెప్పినాక టాస్క్ ఇస్తాను. ఆ టాస్క్ మీరు నెక్స్ట్ డే క్లాస్కి వచ్చే లోపల మీరు చేసి వాట్సాప్లో పోస్ట్ చేయాలి. ఓకేనా? మీకు అప్పుడు ఏదైనా అక్కడ ఏదైనా ఎర్రర్ వచ్చినా కూడా వాట్సాప్లో పోస్ట్ చేయాలి. ఓకేనా? ఆ ఎర్రరు మేబీ నేను ఫ్రీ ఉంటే నేనే చెప్తాను, లేకపోతే అదర్స్ ఎవరన్నా వాళ్ళకి వస్తే వాళ్ళని చెప్పచ్చు. ఓకేనా?
ఓకే సార్. ఓకే.
డైలీ 1 అవర్ 8 AM to 9 AM IST.
8 to 9 ఉంటుంది. ఈ రోజు కొంచెం ఎక్స్టెండ్ అయింది, డెమో కదా. ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్.
సో దిస్ ఇస్ ప్రత్యూష. గుడ్ మార్నింగ్. నాది ఎంకామ్ 2021 బ్యాచ్ అయిపోయింది. ఫ్రెషర్ కూడా ట్రై చేయొచ్చా?
ఫ్రెషర్ గానే ట్రై చేయొచ్చు, కాల్స్ తక్కువ ఉంటాయండి. ఓకేనా? సో మీరు ఏది ఎంసీ అన్నారా? ఎంకామ్
21 బ్యాచ్.
అప్పుడు ఏంటంటే మీరు 2+ పెట్టుకో, 1+ పెట్టచ్చు కదా. లేకపోతే మీరు బీకామ్ పెట్టుకొని, బీకామో బిఎస్సీ ఏదో ఒకటి ఉంటుంది కదా, దాని నుంచి 3+ పెట్టుకోవచ్చు. మినిమం 3 పెడితే దే విల్ ట్రీట్ యాజ్ అ ఫ్రెషర్. ఓకేనా?
మినిమం 3. ఓకే,
3 పెడితే ఈక్వల్ టు ఫ్రెషర్ అన్నట్టు.
ఓకే, ఫైన్.
ఓకేనా? నేను అవన్నీ సపరేట్ క్లాస్ తీసుకుంటాను మీ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ కి, లైక్ మీ టెక్నాలజీకి. కోర్స్ అయిపోయినాక మళ్ళీ నేను సపరేట్ క్లాస్ తీసుకుని ఐ విల్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ మీరు ఎంత గ్యాప్ ఉంది. కొందరు ఏంటంటే అసలు వర్కే చేసిండరు, వాళ్ళు ఎలా చేయాలి. ఓకేనా? కొందరు ఏంటంటే గ్యాప్ తీసుకుంటారు, మ్యారేజ్ అయి ఉంటుంది, కిడ్స్ ఉంటారు, తర్వాత గ్యాప్ తీసుకుంటారు, గ్యాప్ని ఎలా ఫుల్ఫిల్ చేయాలి. సో ఇవన్నీ నేను చెప్తాను. ఇప్పుడు ఏంటంటే ఫస్ట్ 3 days మీరు వినండి ఎలా ఉంటుందో MuleSoft. ఓకే, ఎనీ అదర్ క్వశ్చన్స్?
Sir, Sunday or Saturday or Sunday?
వెరీ గుడ్. సాటర్డే సండే అదేంటంటే ఇప్పుడు 40 members ఉన్నారు కదా, అందరు జాయిన్ అవ్వరండి. డెమోస్ ఏంటంటే విన్నీకి వస్తారు. దీంట్లో ఫైనలైజ్ గా ఎంతమంది అవుతారో వాళ్ళందరినీ గ్రూప్ లో యాడ్ చేసి అక్కడ ఒక మెసేజ్ పెడతాను. సో వీకెండ్స్ క్లాసెస్ కావాలా వద్దా. సో మీరంతా ఓకే అంటే ఐ విల్ టేక్ క్లాసెస్. ఓకే, ఫర్ మీ నో ప్రాబ్లం.
Continue Sunday also, Saturday also.
That's what, that is your opinion. Others they may think, hey, Saturday Sunday also what kind of classes, so we need to enjoy like this, they may think, right? So that's why what we will do, we will take everyone's opinion and then we will find this.
ఓకే, ఇంటర్వ్యూ క్వశ్చన్స్ కూడా ప్రొవైడ్ చేస్తారా?
Yes, I can provide you interview questions topic wise, phase wise, and then company wise. అర్థమవుతుందా? మీరు IBM కంపెనీకి పోతే ఏ క్వశ్చన్స్ అడుగుతారో అలా పంపిస్తాను.
Sir, recording.
Yeah. Daily you will get the recordings after completion of the class. Within 1 hour you will get the recording.
PPT మెటీరియల్ కూడా ఇస్తారా సార్? ఇప్పుడు మీరు ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేసే PPT మెటీరియల్ కూడా ఇస్తారా?
ఆ మెటీరియల్ ఇవ్వను, మీకు వేరేది క్రియేట్ చేస్తాను మీకోసము, అది ఒకసారి చూపిస్తాను. ఇంటర్వ్యూ PDF అనేసి. సో ఇలా ఉంటుంది. సెల్ఫ్ డీటెయిల్స్ ఎలా చెప్పాలి చెప్పేది నేను. సెల్ఫ్ డీటెయిల్స్ ఎలా చెప్పాలి, రోల్స్ అండ్ రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీస్ ఎలా చెప్పాలి ఇంటర్వ్యూకి, ప్రాజెక్ట్ ఎలా ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేయాలి, ఓకేనా. తర్వాత సమ్ క్వశ్చన్స్, ఇవన్నీ ఒక 80 pages మీకు క్రియేట్ చేసి పెట్టాను. ఈ PPT చూసి మీరు చదివితే 50 to 60 questions పర్సెంటేజ్ ఇందులో నుంచి వస్తాయి. ఓకే, ఈ కంప్లీట్ PPT మీకు ఇస్తాను. ఓకేనా. ఇది కాకుండా మీకు ఒక ఆల్మోస్ట్ 200 ఇంటర్వ్యూ క్వశ్చన్స్ ఇస్తాను, కొన్ని ఆన్సర్స్ ఇస్తాను.
So can we get this demo class
recording? You will get it. Maybe within an hour or 2 hours you will get it.
Sure.
Yeah. Every class, after completion of, every class you will get the recording.
Sir, how far MuleSoft is different from Sterling IBM?
చెప్పాను కదండి, నాట్ ఓన్లీ స్టెర్లిన్ IBM, మీరు ఏవి తీసుకున్నా మానిటరింగ్ కి సపరేట్ టూల్స్ వాడాలి, లాగింగ్ కి సపరేట్ టూల్స్ వాడాలి. అవన్నీ లేకుండా సతీష్ గో ఆన్ మీ, ఐఎమ్ గెట్టింగ్ హ్యూజ్ నాయిస్. థ్యాంక్ యూ. ఓకే, మీరు ఏ టెక్నాలజీ ఏది తీసుకున్నా కూడా అందులో ప్రతిదానికి సపరేట్ సర్వీస్ను బై చేయాలి. బట్ MuleSoftలో ఏంటంటే అన్నీ ఒకటే ప్లాట్ఫామ్లో వస్తుంది. దట్ ఈస్ ద అడ్వాంటేజ్. అండ్ మోస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ది క్లయింట్స్ దే ఆర్ యూజింగ్ MuleSoft. ఓకేనా. ఇప్పుడు నేను చూపించిన 10 అదర్ ఇంటిగ్రేషన్స్ టూల్స్లో MuleSoft టాప్.
ఓకే సార్.
ఓకేనా, మీరు కావాలంటే ఎంక్వైరీ చేసుకోండి. సో ఆల్మోస్ట్ ప్రతి కంపెనీలో వాడుతూ ఉంటారు MuleSoft ఇంటిగ్రేషన్. ఫ్యూచర్ చాలా బాగుంటుందండి. మీరు అనుకోవచ్చు ఆల్ ఆఫ్ సడన్ కొత్త ఇంటిగ్రేషన్ టూల్ వచ్చి, ఓకేనా, MuleSoft పడిపోతే మళ్ళీ అది నేర్చుకోవాలి అని ఒక డౌట్. ఓకేనా. సో ఇప్పుడు కొత్త టూల్ ఇదంతా ఇంటిగ్రేట్ చేయాలి అంటే ఏమవుతుందంటే ఆల్మోస్ట్ వాళ్ళకి చాలా టైం పడుతుంది. అది మార్కెట్లోకి తీసుకొని వచ్చి క్లయింట్స్కి డెమోలు ఇచ్చి అవి సక్సెస్ అయ్యి అవన్నీ చేయాలంటే 2 to 3 years పడుతుంది అనుకో, వెరీ ఫాస్ట్గా చేసిన. ఆ 3 yearsలో ఈ MuleSoft ఏం చేస్తారు, ఖాళీగా ఉంటారు కదా, వీళ్ళు దే ఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు ఆప్టిమైజ్ ది కోడ్, ఇంకా కోడ్ని తగ్గడానికి కానీ ఎక్స్ట్రా న్యూ ఫంక్షనాలిటీ యాడ్ చేయడానికి కానీ చేస్తారు. రైట్ ఆర్ రాంగ్? అప్పుడు ఏమవుతుందంటే ఆబ్వియస్గా ఇదే టాప్లో ఉంటుంది. ఓకే, ఇప్పుడు నేను చెప్తే ఏదో డెమో కోసం మీరు జాయిన్ అవ్వడానికి అన్నట్టు ఉంటుంది. సో ఆ MuleSoft ఎందుకు టాప్లో ఉంది, ఓకేనా, ఏ కంపెనీస్ MuleSoft, ఎన్ని కంపెనీస్ వాడుతున్నాయి MuleSoft, ఇది మీకు టాస్క్ అనమాట. రేపు వచ్చినాక మీరు చెప్పాలి నాకు. ఓకేనా. MuleSoft కంపెనీ, ఓకేనా, ఈ టూలు ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఎంత పర్సెంటేజ్ కంపెనీస్ వాడుతున్నాయి, దీనికంటే టాప్ టూల్ ఉందా, ఇవన్నీ మీరు నాకు రేపు చెప్పండి, మీరు ఇన్వెస్టిగేట్ చేసి.
ఓకే, వన్ మోర్ డౌట్. ఇది యాక్చువల్ గా నేను 5 years నుంచి జావా మీద చేస్తున్నానండి. ఇప్పుడు ఇది బెటర్ వే అంటారా, మూవ్ అవ్వచ్చు అంటారా, లేదంటే జావా బెటర్ అంటారా?
చెప్పాను కదా, మీరు ఏ టెక్నాలజీ చేసినా MuleSoft ఈజీగా స్విచ్ అవ్వచ్చు. ఎందుకంటే ఇది ఇంటిగ్రేషన్ టూల్. ఇప్పుడు జావా అంటే అదొక లైక్ ఓషన్, మీరు ఏం చేస్తారు, దాంట్లో ప్రతిదీ కోడింగ్ రాయాలి, ఫ్రేమ్వర్క్స్ ఉంటాయి, స్టడ్స్, స్ప్రింగ్, హైపర్నెట్, ఇవన్నీ. ఓకేనా. సో మీరు కంప్లీట్ జావా నేర్చుకో, మీరు ఆల్రెడీ ఉన్నారు కాబట్టి ఓకే ఫైన్. ఇఫ్ సమ్వన్ వాంట్ టు లర్న్ జావా ఫ్రమ్ స్క్రాచ్, ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్ టు లర్న్ జావా ఓన్లీ కంప్లీట్ జావా, ఇట్ మే టేక్ 1 month, 1 year, 1 year పడుతుంది. ఇది జస్ట్ 35 daysలో అయిపోతుంది. మీరు ఇంకో 15 days ప్రిపరేషన్ పెట్టుకున్నా విత్ ఇన్ 2 months కల్లా మీకు జాబ్ 100% వచ్చేస్తుంది, ఎఫర్ట్ పెడుతుంది. అంత ఓపెనింగ్స్ ఉన్నాయి, ప్యాకేజెస్ కూడా అలానే ఉంటాయి. అర్థమవుతుంది.
ఓకే,
Sir, Aline here. I want to ask a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
I am not from software background. I work in my MNC. So
Yeah.
I'm just asking, from scratch I have to learn. So
Yes,
how
that's
will
what.
I be benefited?
Yeah. This course I designed for, from very scratch for different people. So
Okay.
why? Because here, as I told you, some network engineers will come. See, Java guy came, some SAP guy came, some other SAP, some other databases, some different backgrounds, civil, mechanical people. Some people are not working. Like this, different people will be there, right? So
Okay.
that's why I designed this course from scratch. Everyone can learn here from very scratch. So don't worry about this. You don't want to learn anything extra. I'm going to teach you from scratch. Okay. Daily I can give you some tasks, some interview questions on daily basis. You have to work on it. Okay.
Okay, sure. So there will not be a problem if I
No
don't
problem. No problem. Nothing will happen. Everything it will go very smoothly. Just follow my instructions. Still, if you have any questions, you can always call to me anytime. Okay. Or you can text me once we create WhatsApp. Okay.
సార్ 2+ years కి కాల్స్ ఉంటాయా?
2+ ఉంటాయండి. 3 పెడితే ఇంకా
సర్టిఫికేట్ కోసం
బాగుంటుంది.
మీరు ఏమన్నా క్వశ్చన్స్ ఇస్తారు
ఏంటండి?
సర్టిఫికేషన్ కోసం.
సర్టిఫికేషన్ నేను మీకు ఫ్రీ ఆఫ్ కాస్ట్ ఇప్పిస్తాను. యాక్చువల్గా ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్ టు డూ సమ్ సర్టిఫికేషన్ ఆన్ MuleSoft, it will cost you around 19,000. But I can offer you free of cost. That we will discuss in the tomorrow session. Okay.
సార్ ఆఫ్టర్ అన్ని క్లాసెస్ అయిపోయాక తర్వాత నుంచి రెజ్యూమ్ పెడతారా సార్? నాకు లైక్ దట్.
యా కరెక్ట్. నేనేంటంటే ఐ విల్ ప్రొవైడ్ యూ సమ్ రెఫరెన్సెస్ ఆల్సో, పర్సనల్ రెఫరెన్సెస్ ఫ్రమ్ మై.
ఓకే. యా
సార్ ఇది హ్యాండ్స్ ఆన్ సెషన్స్ లో ప్రాక్టీస్ ఎలా సార్?
హ్యాండ్స్ ఆన్ ఎలా ఉంటుందంటే అదే నేను చూపిస్తానండి. నేను చేసింది యాజ్ ఇట్ ఈజ్ మీరు ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయాలి. అది చేసిన తర్వాత మళ్ళీ ఒక ఎక్స్ట్రా టాస్క్ ఇస్తాను, అది మీరు గూగుల్ చూసి చేయాలి. అవి ఎలా చేయాలి, ఏమేమి సాఫ్ట్వేర్స్ ఇన్స్టాల్ చేయాలి,
మాకు ఏదైనా టూల్ యాక్సెస్ ఉంటుందా సార్?
ఎవ్రీథింగ్ ఐ కెన్ ప్రొవైడ్. ఆల్ ఆర్ ఓపెన్ సోర్స్ అండి.
ఓకే.
సార్
ఎస్.
హలో సార్, ఇంటర్వ్యూకి ఆఫీస్ కి రావాల్సిందే ఉంటుందా సార్?
లేదండి, లైక్ ఆఫీసెస్ ఇంకా అన్ని ఆఫీసెస్ ఓపెన్ కాలేదు. ఇంటర్వ్యూస్ అన్ని ఆన్లైన్ లోనే ఉంటాయి, జూమ్ గానీ టీమ్స్ లో గానీ.
మేము ఈజీగా క్రాక్ చేయగలుగుతాం సార్?
ఎస్ అండి, నేను క్వశ్చన్స్ అన్ని ఇస్తాను.
ఓకే,
అవన్నీ మీరు ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయాలి. ఎస్. ఓకే, ఇంకా 2 minutes ఉంది. 9:30కి నాకు
కోడింగ్ ఎంత పర్సెంట్ ఉంటుంది సార్?
కోడింగ్ లేదండి, చెప్పాను కదా.
కోడింగ్ ఏముండదా?
ఏముండదు.
Sir?
Yes.
Yeah, actually I'm completely from civil engineering background.
ఇందాక చెప్పాను కదండి, మీరు ఏ బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ అయినా నేర్చుకోవచ్చు.
కోర్స్ తోటి సర్వైవ్ అవ్వగలనా ఇలా కాదు?
అవ్వచ్చండి.
సార్ ఇది పవర్ బిఐ డెల్బుమి అదే. హలో
చెప్పండి, గో హెడ్.
పవర్ బిఐ డెల్బుమి కంటే MuleSoft బెస్ట్ సార్?
ఈజీ ఉంటుంది. ఎందుకంటే పవర్ బిఐ నేర్చుకోవాలంటే మీరు SSIS, SSAS ఇవన్నీ చదవాలి.
సక్సెస్ ఫ్యాక్టర్స్ సార్
చాలా ఎక్కువ ఉంటాయండి MuleSoft. ఈ జాబ్ గెట్టింగ్ ది జాబ్ ఇస్ ఆల్సో వెరీ
టఫ్ గా ఉంటుంది.
ఈజీ ఉంటుంది
సార్. SF లో జాబ్ టఫ్ ఉంటుంది కదా సార్ MuleSoft? ఇప్పుడు SF ఉంది, సక్సెస్ ఫ్యాక్టర్స్, దాంతో పోలిస్తే MuleSoft బెటర్ రా సార్?
అవి ఎందుకంటే ఫస్ట్ కాల్స్ తక్కువ ఉంటాయి సక్సెస్ ఫ్యాక్టర్స్.
ఓకే. సక్సెస్ ఫ్యాక్టర్స్ లో కాల్స్ తక్కువ ఉంటాయి సార్.
సో ఇప్పుడు ప్రస్తుతానికి ఏంటంటే MuleSoft, జావా టాప్ లో ఉంటాయి కాల్స్. ఓకేనా? బట్ జావాతో ప్రాబ్లం ఏంది అంటే ప్యాకేజెస్ తక్కువ ఉంటాయి. ఓకేనా? సో ఎందుకు అంటే చాలా మంది నేర్చుకుని వెళ్తారు, క్రాక్ చేస్తారు. వాళ్ళకి ఏంటంటే మల్టిపుల్ రిసోర్సెస్ ఉంటాయి. ఒక ఓపెనింగ్ ఉంటే ఒక 100 మంది అప్లై చేస్తారు జావాకి. MuleSoft అయితే 5-6 మెంబర్స్. సో ఇక్కడ ఈజీగా ఉంటుంది. గెట్టింగ్ ది జాబ్ ఈజ్ వెరీ ఈజీ.
అంటే ఇప్పుడు MuleSoft కి బిఫోర్ జావా అలా ఏమైనా నేర్చుకోవాల్సి ఉంటుందా సార్?
ఏం అవసరం లేదు.
ఓకే
ఇప్పుడు రెమెల్, ఎక్స్ఎంఎల్ చేస్తాను, వీటి మీద ఐడియా ఉండాలంటారా? ఆల్మోస్ట్
అవసరం లేదు, నేను టీచ్ చేస్తాను స్క్రాచ్.
ఓకే ఓకే
బట్ మీకు ఇఫ్ యూ హ్యావ్ అడిషనల్ బ్యాండ్ విడ్త్ యూ కెన్ డూ ఇట్.
ఓకే
I will tell you daily what kind of things you need to do it if you have bandwidth.
ఓకే.
ఇప్పుడు 2.5 అలా ఫేక్ పెట్టుకుంటే సర్వైవ్ అవ్వగలమా ఇప్పుడు ఈ కోర్స్ ద్వారా?
ఎస్ అండి, మీరు 3 years పెట్టుకున్నా ఈజీగా అయిపోతుంది, 3-4 years.
అలా ఏమైనా ప్రొవైడ్ చేస్తారా సార్ మీరు?
యా we will do that.
ఓకే షూర్ సార్.
ఓకే గైస్,
కొత్తగా సార్ 1 minute సార్, సిస్టమ్ కొత్తగా బై చేయాలంటే కాన్ఫిగరేషన్ ఏది తీసుకోమంటారు సార్?
8 GB ఉంటేది ఏ మిషన్ అయినా తీసుకోండి.
విండోస్ లో ఏదైనా?
ఏదైనా, విండోస్ కానీ మ్యాక్ మీ ఇష్టం, ఏదైనా తీసుకోండి. మినిమం 8 GB ఉండాలి. 16 GB
ఉంటే ఇంకా మంచిది అంటారా
సార్?
మినిమం 8 GB ఉంటే చాలు.
ఓకే సార్.
ఓకే, నాకు మళ్ళీ స్టాండప్ కాల్ ఉంది 9:30కి.
సార్ వీడియోస్ ఎలా సెండ్ చేస్తారు సార్? మాకు లింక్
ఫస్ట్ 4 classes మీకు వాట్సాప్ లోనే పంపిస్తాము.
ఓకే సార్.
సో తర్వాత మీరు వన్స్ రిజిస్టర్ అయినాక మీకు ఏంటంటే మీ మెయిల్ ఐడీస్ తీసుకొని మీ మెయిల్కి యాక్సెస్ ఇస్తాం.
ఓకే ఓకే సార్, అలాగే.
ఓకే,
థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్.
థ్యాంక్స్ ఆల్, విల్ క్యాచ్ అప్ టుమారో.
ఓకే.
యా బై.